YouTube gang. So today I'm going to be doing part I don't know what's wrong with my voice. So I'm going to be doing part 1 of what if Luffy was Hashirama. So he's not going to be a reincarnation or any BS like that. He's going to be Hashirama. So let's get into this one. We see Luffy as sorry, I just yawned. We see Luffy as we're actually going to start off at the work. As Luffy is standing there, he says, "You're strong, one of the Yonko, indeed. But you are nothing compared to the Kage. Did you hear me? Whitebeard, the fearsome pirate." Now, instead of your average Zoro, and stuff like that, instead, Luffy's team is going to be Tobirama. Yes, Luffy's team is going to be Tobirama, his own brother. Then it's going to be Hiruzen. After Hiruzen, it's going to be Minato. After Minato, Tsunade. Like, they're not related in any blood, shape, or type. Tsunade. Then Kakashi. And after that is, Kakashi. And after that is Naruto. As they say, he'd really turn back on a pirate. Why did you do that? Because, you see, we are trying to create peace. We pirates say that we want to become the Pirate King, that we want to look. But all we do is kill, hurt, and put fear throughout the streets. As then, the other 6 Kage then come. My brother's telling the truth. You ignorant fools of pirates. That's what you call yourself. That is what I hate the most. You call yourself pirates, but all you do is piracy. And it's not wise to always kill. Hiruzen, the oldest of the group, speaks up. If all we do is kill, then the world will see us as some type of monster, as they already do. As then Tsunade speaks. And plus, if you're trying to become the Pirate King, there's no way to become the Pirate King by killing, right? Oh, and the original Straw Hat Pirates are gonna be in here too. As then Luffy walks over, as then Hashirama walks over to Luffy, he says, I'm sorry for your loss. As Luffy is then just shaking as his brother has died right before him. Tobirama, you're going to have to come deal with this one. Take him out of his trauma. As Tobirama does that, all of a sudden, they then see this man flying in the air as he then falls on the ground, creating a big bang. Long time no see, Hashirama. Marada. And then let's just say that the Straw Hat Pirates are still here, are not here actually. But then, before anyone knows it, Minato is behind Madara, as he says, every single one of us has fought you before. I was nearly able to take you down. Yes, you were able to take me down in my weakened state. Nobody said it about my strong state. So basically, I'm going to tell you the devil fruits of these guys. Hashirama's devil fruit is wood. Tobirama's devil fruit is water. Hiruzen's devil fruit is... Gosh, I did not think about Hiruzen. Hiruzen doesn't have a devil fruit, he uses Haki. Minato's devil fruit is Raijin fruit. Or teleporter fruit. As... Oh... He only uses Haki. So it's not really... But it's still a devil fruit. Tsunade's is super healing. Kakashi's is lightning. And Naruto is Nine Tails chakra fruit. And you can already guess who the strongest of them all is. Naruto. No, him and Hashirama are about the same strength. As then Luffy gets up. He was in a genjutsu kind of with Tobirama. You know, mind illusions stuff. As then, he says, who's that guy? He's a legendary pirate. He's the only pirate to become the Pirate King twice. What? Yes. He's evil democracy. None of us can beat him except for Naruto and Hashirama. A prime Hiruzen could probably beat him. In this one, Hiruzen is actually 68 because that's how old he was at the beginning of the series when we first met Hiruzen. And Tsunade is in her 50s. Hashirama is in his early 30s. And the rest are in their 20s. And I would say that Naruto should be about like 13 or 12, but no, he's 24. As we then see Madara and Hashirama crash. Madara brings out that scythe kind of weapon. Like, let me show y'all. Yeah, I know I'm showing a lot. Okay. Okay, this weapon. Madara then brings out this weapon. Yeah. So now we're gonna have to go. Oh, and he has an apprentice. His pirate crew. This guy. Yeah, like literally, they're two different people. But it's weird. And no, Nico Robin's not a part of their crew. Don't get it mixed up. This guy's a part of Madara's crew. Explosions. And that guy is kind of warlord, but he's evil. No, part of Madara's crew too. And should I do it? Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it, baby. Do it. Yeah, do it. Yeah, do it, baby. Do it. Okay, so no, as that they all sort up being healed from Tsunade even. Yeah, and Luffy is enraged as he then goes rushing at the pirates, and he tells his crew to come on. Yeah, we don't really care about the other fights, but then the only fight that we care about is Madara versus Hashirama. And Madara then yells, "Susanoo!" As he says, "I've had a major power-up. I am no ordinary chump. You can't easily defeat me. You can't even defeat me at all, Hashirama." What? What do you speak of, Madara? And then Madara says, "I speak of this. As then we see a ginormous, as we see 5 asteroids. We see 5 shooting stars or asteroids. You know, ginormous things, ginormous rocks in the sky. I forgot what they're called. Hashirama then looks down. He says, "You've gotten strong, Madara." Then he claps his hands, and then he says some random Shinbayanda. As then he turns giant, and then 3 others of himself then come out, and he smashes all of the rocks. Literally, yeah, he literally smashes all of the rocks. And Madara is looking dumbfounded. He says, "No way. How strong are you, Hashirama? You think you're the only one who's been getting strong over these past years? Well, no, you're not." As Madara stood dumbfounded and dumbstruck, Hashirama then uses his 1,000 hands as he then goes to punch Madara. Madara cuts off a few of his hands, but he can't do it for long. As then Naruto says, you need some help, Lord Hashirama?" As he then claps his hands, and then he turns into the Nine-Tails avatar. This is being broadcasted. As they say, those are the power of the 7 Kage pirates. They're not human. As then, Naruto then creates a beast bomb while Hashirama throws all of his punches on Madara. As then, I just had an idea. What if Luffy was Gaara? Yes. As then, he then throws a ginormous Bijou bomb at Madara, hitting Madara in the gut, which is breaking his Susanoo. As then Tobirama says, "I can't let you have all the fun. Can I?" And then he then creates 3 ginormous water dragons. They then go pummeling at Naruto. Like, they all use their strongest attacks, and before we know it, Madara is now on the ground. I told you would never be able to defeat my apprentice, as the 3rd Hokage then comes running up. Then he walks up. 3rd Hokage. Madara, even though I was much younger than you when I fought you, the only reason why I even came close to beating you was because you were 68 and I was in my early 30s, actually. I think, 60, 70. And I was in my late 40s when I fought you. That's the only reason why I was able to defeat you. And I had to use some help from a few neighboring villages. I told you I would never let you or anyone else hurt my family. As then Hiruzen then forced his arm in Armin Haki, and he says, "Well, it's time that I fully end it." But right when he says that, Madara is then teleported through a hole. "I'm sorry, but I cannot let you kill Madara." As we then see, no, this is Madara's son. You know, the masked man. He's Madara's son. He says, "I'm sorry, but I cannot let you kill Madara." As then Obito. So Madara's son is named Dadara, and Obito is named Obio. Wait, no, Tobio. Tobio. Obito, Toby. Wait. Okay, so Tobio. And Madara's son is named Tobio, and Obito is named Obito. Because that's Madara's son. And Madara is named Madara. Hashirama then comes walking up, as he then tells the other Kage to come. As they then put the seal of death on Madara. So, since it was so much power and the Reaper couldn't take so many souls at once, he had to take the soul of the bodies of the clones. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's just skip what I just said right there. As we then have a little skip. So, what's our gruntiest? Well, it is true. Y'all are the heroes. You are the heroes. It's just surprising that you betray your own pirates. Isn't that known as piracy? Piracy. See, we're not pirates or Kages. And we do whatever we can to maintain the balance of the world. If you can relate. What my brother's trying to say is pirates are too filthy. We're not obligated to them. We're not obligated to serve them. Oh. As we then skip to the Wano arc. Now, I have now watched the Wano arc. I don't even think it's happened yet. So, yeah. Then they just released chapter 1000. We see Hashirama, as he says, as he's standing right beside Luffy. He says, "You're a strong and formidable opponent. I'd love to fight beside you. You can tell me that when we've defeated this guy." Defeat. I can simply just leave him up to Tobirama. Toby! Yes, little brother. Can you please fight this Can you please fight this giant? This giant beast. I'd be honored to. This is where I'm gonna be ending off this what if. Like, comment, subscribe. I cannot get a single good what if off this morning, bro. It's like my what if ideas are freaking down the drain. Okay, bye.